terms of cinema and what we talk about, once Kumar had taken me someplace and we were talking about young people and how the system of learning and training can translate from a, director-assistant relationship. So I said, I don't know about anything else in any other medium, but when we talk about cinema and that idea of an assistant to a director, we have to kill our mentors in our head. The first job is to destroy the mentor, in order to enable us to grow. So, much of what has been said for example, by Mr. Karnik is the fact, and we are today at a cusp of a very interesting space in the film industry, because much has been said, about films and things, but we are cinema is many things, and cinema is technology, and cinema is a huge business. Cinema, as defined in the United States and places like that, is a kind of basis of soft power. It is propaganda. In India, it is propaganda as defined by Indian government, because they put us in the INB ministry and not in the culture ministry. So, today, we've been through this bad phases and come at a time in technological history and in cinema history where we today, truly can become, we are on the cusp of becoming totally independent. So as a filmmaker today, the idea of making a film is becoming more and more possible, and it is no longer dependent, because, like many great filmmakers used to say that who's a good filmmaker? A man who can get somebody to put money on his dream, that was the first basis of making a film, because you have to, but today, more and more, cinema will widen. Cinema will not require people to come to those 3-4 metropolises to make films. I'm sure tomorrow a boy sitting in Jamshedpur, Jagdalpur, Jabalpur somewhere can sit and take a Canon camera and then edit the film on his laptop and, take it on. So, the possibilities of storytelling are going to be immense. And I think that's for me as a filmmaker, that's the more interesting thing about films. And it is like Mr. Karnik was saying, and we don't need to repeat that discussion. What he did was, but our job is what? There's a lot of discussion about cinema, how it affects society, how society affects cinema. We don't know. Everybody affects each other, in the sense that I'm sure. But as a filmmaker, sometimes I feel very burdened by society, I'm sorry, But sometimes society pulls you down, Sometimes I've lost count of the number of filmmakers who start off in this way of making films, and then the idea of what you can do because of so many constraints in the medium is quite, and it becomes very difficult to and especially for a young person entering the medium is a difficult area. But more and more with technology and more and more with other things, we are today at the cusp of a very big change. And delivery systems will change for young people. You will not be in the hands of a few. Today, for example, if you see, and the lines between, say, television and cinema are blurring, in a sense. So today you see something like a Netflix making an almost independent series like House of Cards, which they put up and which you can sign, and which then the content becomes very open and bold and provocative, and that is what I think in a sense cinema will often reflect society, and often this question of change that happens in society as a result of cinema or the arts in general is a question that's been asked ad nauseum. But I think often, for example, when in India the Nirbhay case happened, the idea, and this women's movement justifiably, was at a fever pitch about a year back. there were many questions being asked about connection of cinema with society. And often cinema and its filmmakers come from the same world, and sometimes they have the same value system as those that are in society. So sometimes some filmmakers are as regressive as the rest. So it is, I mean, it's not just one kind of effect that we are having. Where some films are fairly regressive, some films do objectify women. All these things are happening. But on the contrary, today, there is this younger people telling their own stories, finding provocative ways of telling them. There are interesting changes happening. The exhibition sector is opening up, and I think filmmakers like Anurag Kashyap and people like that are causing and that is what, like Mr. Karnik was saying, that is the job of all of us, to provoke, to ask questions. Because, I mean, what is the function of art otherwise anyway in the world, I mean, it is not a necessary thing.